Hey, it's me, the sun. Haven't seen you for a while. Been spending too much time indoors? Let's get reacquainted. Before the invention of houses, streetlights and Netflix, our ancestors spent most of their days outside, and their nights were illuminated by nothing brighter than firelight. Now we spend 90% of our lives indoors, and our retinas are bombarded with artificial light late into the evening. This affects our sleep, our biology and our health way more than we might realise. The good news is that a little daylight goes a long way. But what does sunlight do for us, and what do we miss when we're stuck indoors? Our bodies are guided by circadian rhythms, 24-hour cycles in our biology and behaviour that make us feel alert during the day and sleepy at night. These rhythms are regulated by a special set of cells at the back of the eye, behind the rods and cones that allow our brain to construct images. They're called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells, or iPRGCs for short. iPRGCs are particularly sensitive to light in the blue part of the spectrum, which includes bright daylight and the light from our screens. They send signals to areas of the brain that control alertness. Just 1 hour of low-intensity blue light can increase reaction speeds as much as drinking 2 cups of coffee. That's great when you want to be awake, but not so good just before bedtime. So if you're watching this in bed, stop it. Hit like and subscribe and come back tomorrow morning. Exposure to sunlight in the mornings helps to keep your circadian rhythms working properly, and it's been linked with better sleep quality and lower depression scores. Those iPRGCs that feed into the brain's master clock also connect to the thalamus, a brain area related to mood. And there's another important reason for getting plenty of sunshine: vitamin D. When sunlight hits your skin, it converts cholesterol into vitamin D, which is important for building strong bones and keeping a healthy immune system. Patients in hospital have been shown to recover faster when they have more access to daylight. Researchers think it may increase the number of immune cells that rally to an injury. There's also some evidence of a link between vitamin D and viral infections like the flu and COVID-19, but this isn't clear-cut. One small study found that people in hospital with COVID-19 were much less likely to need intensive care if they were given high doses of vitamin D. On the other hand, another study compared vitamin D levels in people who tested positive for the coronavirus and people who didn't, and it found no difference. We'll learn more from randomized controlled clinical trials that are happening now, but at the moment, the evidence that vitamin D supplements can prevent severe illness is pretty weak. But the importance of vitamin D for our bones is not in doubt, and many of us simply aren't getting enough. This is especially a problem in the winter months, when there isn't enough sunlight to produce the vitamin in our skin, particularly for people living at high latitudes and people with dark skin tones. So if only to support strong bones, people in countries like the UK should take a standard vitamin D supplement every day through the winter months. Clearly, sunlight is very important for us, and even small increases in our exposure can improve our sleep, mood, and recovery from illness. And there are some easy things we can all do to get more of it. 1. Do some exercise outdoors every day, even if it's just going for a walk. 2. Wake up at a regular time and open the curtains as soon as you get up. 3. Change where you sit so you're closest to the window. Even a small distance can have a dramatic effect on light levels. 4. Use dimmer light in the evenings. You can even buy colour-changing light bulbs so you can benefit from blue light in the mornings and warmer light colours in the evenings. 5. Listen to your body and go to bed when you feel sleepy. 6. Use blackout blinds to block the light from street lamps. It sounds obvious, but just go outside as much as you can. There's still a lot to learn about how light and darkness affect our biology. But as a general principle, we should all be trying to brighten our days and darken our nights. We evolved on a planet with a 24-hour cycle of day and night. It's time to reconnect with those extremes.